Okay, so I'm reading a popular books I don't like kind of thing. And, you know, she's talking about throwing a glass. She's saying a lot of things like she really hasn't read the book or something. I don't know. Like, I get the whole thing about, like, no diversity. I see that. Nahima died. She's dead. But, I mean, she's still a big part of the series. Like, Sam is dead. He died, like, before the series started, but, he's still part of the series. And all of them have the same, like, oh, a badass, like, thing. Like, oh, all the guys are like, I'm gonna protect my female and ownership and everything. No! No, Rowan is like that. He is like that. I can agree. He's totally like that. But he's like this, and then she's like this, and then they kind of try and go like this, and then like finally they kind of go like this, but they're still kind of like this together. So, I mean, it doesn't, they work, but they're love. But trying? No, I'm just gonna. Because they're both super badass and everything. And the whole thing about them, like, all the male characters being exactly the same. Which male characters did you meet? Like, did you not read the books? Like, they all live in a character kingdom, and some of them are like, but like, Dorian is magic? And they don't even end up together, and there's no like, so maybe it's a little basic, but it's not like any other books that I've ever read. It's not like any of the other tropes. There's no tropes in this. Like, maybe there's like some things and they're all the same. Sure, you haven't read the books, sure. But there's no like stupid like triangles or whatever. I mean, for the first couple books there are, because of Dorian and Kale, and then Rowan steps in, he's like, no fucking way. But the thing with, like, territory, all the women are too badass to try and, they will not accept that. You are mine? No fucking way, I'm my own, man. I don't pay attention to anyone. I'm gonna go stab you, dude. You cannot talk to me like that. None of them were the same. Hema, like, she dies and she gets killed off, but she's such a big part of the plot. Like, have you not read the book? Did you? I still can't really wrap my eyes around that. And Parrington is Erewhon? Oh yeah, he's exactly like Kale. He's an evil dude. Kale is sweet. But he's exactly like Erewhon. Yeah, he's exactly like Dorian, exactly like Rowan. They're exactly the same person. They all fell in love with Aileen. They all are exactly the same person because they all fell in love with her. Exactly the same person. Wow. There's a lot of people who are in love with Channing Tatum, and we're all the same people. Yeah, we're all the same people because we fell in love with someone the same. Yeah. Oh, and we all live in the same apartment complex, so we're all the same. We all hate this one guy. We're all in love with this one guy, but we all live in the same apartment complex, and we're all the same person. No! 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 We are different people. They're not the fucking same. Who in the fuck do you think you are? What?
Killing off or writing off POC characters, disabled characters, and gay characters is not a very feminist thing to do. Depicting relationships that are based on inequality, or relationships where someone is constantly jealous of the other person, or when one of the characters is extremely territorial of the other character and likes to quote-unquote claim them, is not feminist. And all of those things kind of make up the foundation of this series, so it truly baffles me when people are like, oh, read Throne of Glass, it's a feminist book, because it's not. So yeah, I could go on and on and on. I could literally make an entire video dedicated to why I don't like these books, but that's not going to happen. But because of those reasons, I am just over this series. I don't like it anymore, and I'm very disappointed that I liked the first two books so much and now I can't enjoy the rest of the series, because I wish that it had continued in some sort of way where those first two books were still even relevant, because let's be honest,
Did you
at this
even
point,
read the fucking books, man? Read the fucking book! You know, there's these books that go along with what you're trying to talk about. Read them. It'll help. It'll help. It will help. So, read the books. Couple times. Couple thousand times. Maybe you'll understand that loving the same person and living in the same castle with them and all hating one of the guy's father does not make you the same person. No. And there's, like, no females in here. Like, there's Selena, there's Nahima, there's, Lysandra, and, Coltine? Is she a woman? I mean, oh, Elide, yeah, and Manon? Maeve. There's not actually that many characters. And there's enough, like, compared to many other fantasies. And there's, like, women, there's, like, I don't know, 2 women. It's give you 2 women. You get 2 badass women. This, how many badass women do you get? I don't know, there's all man and squad, and you get Eileen, and then you got all her friends and all this. There's so much stuff. Read the fucking books, man. It'll help.